Michelangelo Buonarroti was born in Caprese, Italy, on March 6, 1475. He would grow up to become one of the most important artists in history. Known for his remarkable work as a sculptor, painter, and architect, Michelangelo's name has lived on for centuries as a symbol of artistic excellence. His contributions to the world of art and architecture during the Renaissance have shaped the way we see art today. Even though he lived more than 450 years ago, his masterpieces continue to inspire and amaze people around the world. From a young age, Michelangelo showed a deep love for art. His parents were not supportive of this passion at first, especially his father, who wanted him to pursue a more traditional career, like business or government. But Michelangelo was determined. At the age of 13, he left his family and went to Florence, a city known for its thriving art scene. There, he studied under famous artists and began developing his skills. His early works, including some small sculptures, quickly demonstrated his immense talent. It wasn't long before Michelangelo was recognized as a young genius, and he began receiving commissions from powerful people, including the Medici family, one of the most important families in Florence. Michelangelo's rise to fame was quick. One of his first major sculptures was a statue of Hercules, which showed his early skill at carving marble. However, it was the statue of David that would make him famous around the world. Carved from a single block of marble, the statue represents the biblical hero David, who defeated the giant Goliath with only a slingshot. This statue is remarkable because Michelangelo captured incredible detail, from the muscles in David's arms to the expression on his face. The statue stands nearly 17 feet tall, and its beauty and realism were revolutionary for its time. Today, the statue of David is displayed in Florence, and it is one of the most admired sculptures in the world. In addition to his sculptures, Michelangelo was also an accomplished painter. One of his most famous works is the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City, Rome. The Pope at the time, Pope Julius II, asked Michelangelo to paint the ceiling in 1508. Initially, Michelangelo didn't want to take the job because he preferred working with sculptures, but the Pope insisted. Over the next 4 years, Michelangelo worked tirelessly to paint the ceiling, often lying on his back while painting. Despite the difficult and uncomfortable conditions, he created one of the most famous pieces of art in history. The Sistine Chapel ceiling is a massive work of art, featuring scenes from the Bible. The most famous image from the ceiling is of God reaching out to touch the hand of Adam, symbolizing the moment when God gave life to the first man. The painting is filled with bright colors and intricate details, and it shows Michelangelo's exceptional ability to bring figures to life. The figures are so realistic that it seems as though they could move at any moment. The ceiling's artwork covers over 5,000 square feet, and its beauty has made it one of the most visited and celebrated works of art in the world. Michelangelo's talents did not end with sculptures and paintings. He was also an architect, and one of his most important architectural projects was St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. St. Peter's is one of the largest and most famous churches in the world, and Michelangelo helped design its dome, which is an architectural marvel. The dome of St. Peter's Basilica stands as a symbol of Michelangelo's genius and his ability to create works that blend beauty, function, and technical skill. Michelangelo worked on this project in the later years of his life, and although he did not live to see it completed, his contributions played a crucial role in its success. Throughout his life, Michelangelo was known not only for his artistic talent, but also for his dedication and intense work ethic. He was often described as a very serious person who spent long hours working on his art. He didn't have much of a personal life, and he rarely socialized. His focus was always on perfecting his work, and this dedication led to some of the most incredible achievements in art history. Many of his works were commissioned by powerful people, including the Pope, kings, and wealthy merchants, but Michelangelo's passion for creating beautiful art was always his driving force. While Michelangelo was admired for his genius, he could also be difficult to work with. He was known for having strong opinions and often argued with his patrons about how his work should be done. Despite these challenges, Michelangelo's reputation as an artist only grew, and he continued to receive major commissions throughout his life. His ability to create works that captured the human form and emotions in such a realistic and powerful way set him apart from other artists of his time. Michelangelo lived a long life and worked until his death on February 18, 1564, at the age of 88. By the time he died, he had become one of the most famous artists in the world. His works are still considered some of the greatest examples of art ever created, and his influence on the world of art has lasted for centuries. His sculptures, paintings, and architecture continue to be studied and admired by artists, students, and art lovers around the globe. One of the reasons Michelangelo's art has continued to be celebrated is because it represents the perfect balance between technical skill and emotional depth. His sculptures, such as the statue of David and the unfinished sculptures known as the Prisoners, show the beauty of the human body in incredible detail. His paintings, especially the Sistine Chapel ceiling, show a deep understanding of human emotion and spirituality. Michelangelo was not just an artist. He was a master at capturing the essence of humanity in his works. His art shows the strength, beauty, and complexity of the human spirit. Today, Michelangelo's works are displayed in museums, churches, and galleries all over the world. The Sistine Chapel attracts millions of visitors every year, and the statue of David continues to draw crowds in Florence. His art has inspired countless other artists, and his legacy lives on through the work of those who came after him. In recognition of his incredible contributions to art and culture, Michelangelo is remembered as one of the most important and influential figures in the history of Western art. In conclusion, Michelangelo's life was dedicated to the pursuit of beauty through art. His incredible sculptures, paintings, and architectural designs have shaped the world of art and continue to influence artists and viewers alike. He showed the world that with hard work, dedication, and passion, it is possible to create something truly extraordinary. Michelangelo's legacy is a reminder that art can be a powerful force that transcends time and place, and that great works of art have the power to inspire generations long after they are created. His name will forever be associated with artistic brilliance, and his masterpieces will continue to awe and inspire people for centuries to come.